Hi everyone, this is Ivana and Maki. And this is our first podcast, so we want to say sorry in advance if we're not as experienced at it. But first, we wanted to introduce ourselves before we start talking about the topics that we would cover. I am Ivana, I am from Serbia. You probably know me because I have a YouTube channel, Moja Blue. I'm interested in Serbian language, culture. I'm interested in learning about my culture overall. So I find it fun. And I thought that it would be a good idea to have some different content for you to learn Serbian. And this actually well, it wasn't my idea. It was an idea from my colleague Merve or Maki. So maybe you can tell something about yourself.
Sure. Thank you, Ivana. Hey everyone, this is Maki, and I'm Turkish, but I live in Serbia. And Maki is my Serbian nickname here,
Yes.
and I love it. So I started following Ivana on Moja Blue, actually her name on YouTube, and I thought maybe we should do something else, like something new for the learners of Serbian, like me. And we had this idea to talk about Serbian culture and language together.
Yes, and today we're going to talk about places we have visited in Serbia and places that we want to visit. And I think this is relevant for everyone because people who want to learn something about Serbia are probably planning on visiting Serbia. So me as a person who grew up in Serbia, I'm currently actually in Germany. So I'm not in Serbia, but I have traveled a bit. And I have my top 5 picks, and then Maki has her own. I haven't visited everything. I don't know about you.
Me neither. It's been just a couple of months for me here.
There you go. So I feel like I can learn from her, and she can also learn from me. So we thought of this being a very interesting topic.
Okay, let's start then. Let me tell you my 5 favorite places in Serbia.
First question, have you visited all of them, or do you want to visit them? How is it? How did you order?
Okay, I have visited all of them.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And I really love them. That's why I picked these 5. So my first place is, of course, the capital, Belgrade. Belgrade, as they call it here. And I came to Belgrade in 2019, in April. And I really love this city. It was like, maybe it's funny, but I found it like a little Istanbul, you know. Oh. It has this river, we have Bosphorus. It has its old historic buildings. We do have them in Istanbul. And so multicultural. You hear a lot of different languages.
Why did you come to Belgrade?
I was just curious about it. We saw a lot in those 3 days, and we loved it.
Okay, so the capital, definitely something that you should visit. I mean, almost everyone will visit. If they come to Serbia, they're gonna either land in Belgrade or in Niš.
Yeah,
so probably it's gonna be Belgrade.
Most probably it will be Belgrade.
Exactly.
Yes. So this was at my first place, and now I live in Kruševac, by the way. Kruševac is in the south of Serbia. It's a very small town, but it's very beautiful. So near Kruševac, there are so many places to see. So my second favorite place happened to be Kaponik.
Why?
What rings to your ear when I say Kaponik?
Skiing.
Skiing, yes. But I went there in the summer.
Oh my God. But it was still beautiful.
Yes, it's so beautiful, so green. And you can still use these cable cars to go on top of the mountain and see this amazing view. So winter is coming, so I'm excited about going there again.
Do you know how to ski?
Not much, but I'm planning to improve it in Kaponik.
Okay, good.
Do you know how to ski?
I went there twice, actually, when I was a teenager. The first time I tried to ski, and we went there like 50 students, so it was impossible to teach everyone, and I just felt scared. And I tried once, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. But then next year I usually went because of my friends, not because of anything else. Just wanted to hang out with them. And the second time I went was, I also didn't want to ski. And then one of my best friends, she loved skiing. And she said, I really want to cherish those moments with you. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go skiing with you. I suck at it, but
Really?
I'm a good friend.
Okay, good. Do you think Koponik is a good place for learners of skiing?
Well, that was the only skiing place or like ski place that I've been to. So I don't know, but it's not. I went to like two. How do you say paths? I don't know how you call them. And it was they weren't that bad. So you if I figured it out, everyone's gonna figure it out. It's not that bad, I think.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Good.
So after Koponik, my third place is actually, I think, your hometown, Novi Sad.
Oh, it's not my hometown, but I studied there. So it's Vojvodina.
Okay.
Woo!
Yay. What part of Vojvodina are you from?
Banat. I'm
Banat.
near to Romania. I'm from Zrenjanin. So
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like Novi Sad?
I do. I mean, it's my city in a sense where I kind of like grew up a bit. So I like that it's not that big, but it's big enough to have fun, always have fun. And I like the old town, and I like the fortress. I love the fortress.
Yes, Petrovaradin, right?
Yes,
its name.
yes. Amazing.
It was such a sunny day when we were there, and we sat on the terrace of this castle. It was amazing.
I have to say,
that's why I love the city.
The same thing. I like fortresses, so I like the fortress in Belgrade as well. I'm like old school, kind of like historical gal. So okay, Novi Sad.
Okay.
2 points for 1 point for Vojvodina. Just one.
Okay. Yes. 1 point for the south. And now second point for the south again, Vrnjačka Banja. Have you ever heard of it?
Vrnjačka Banja. I used to go there when I was younger with my grandparents. So, I've been there several times, and my sister now goes there quite often. My grandpa visits it every year, several times sometimes. So, I know it's a nice, green, healthy spa place, kind of. Yeah.
Yes, it's a spa place, but we haven't tried the spa yet because COVID-19 blocked everything there. So I visited Vrnjačka Banja twice, and both times everything was closed except the cafes and restaurants. But still, it was nice to have a walk and dinner, lunch there. It's really beautiful, and it offers so many things to see.
Really?
So many, not so many, but it's a big area. You can walk there for like an hour, and you can find different spots, like hidden spots on the river. Very nice cafes and restaurants. And there's this huge open pool that you can swim in. And it's under the trees. I really liked it. Oh, wow. At least the swimming pool was open, but the spa was not, I think. It was because it is indoors. The pool is outdoor, maybe.
Okay, based on what you said, I'm guessing you like the nature and you like walking and like sightseeing places and just like hiking or something like that, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. So in Kruševac, I'm already in the hiking club.
Oh, wow. That's a good way to meet people and learn the language.
Definitely. So I lived abroad for a long time, and I know that if you can find a running club or a hiking club somewhere, then you are guaranteed to have many friends who are fun, who are active, who are really easygoing.
Yeah, that's a good way. And then your last pick is?
Before we continue with the show, here's a quick reminder. This podcast is free for everyone and supported by listeners like you. We hope that this podcast is useful and convenient to you. This is a labor of love for both of us. To help us continue creating useful content for everyone, we will appreciate your help. If you have the means, you can support us in different ways. You may just go to buymeacoffee.com/mozdekafa podcast and send us some cups of coffee. You may also become a member of our show on patreon.com/mozdekafa podcast and get extra benefits like bonus content, full transcripts of the show in Serbian, or even join us on the show. We rely on your support to help everyone more in learning Serbian language and culture. Thanks for joining us today, and now let's get back to our episode.
Mine again, near Kruševac, because we couldn't have a chance to visit many places. But Jastrebac, it's also a very beautiful place. Jastrebac has this beautiful little lake there where you can take a walk or zip line or have a beer, dinner, lunch, or you can rent a place and stay over, and you can sleep in the forest and wake up with the sounds of birds and river and everything. So it's, I think, a very cute weekend place.
Yeah, getaway place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I've never been there. So that's one tip for me, I'm guessing.
Okay, you're invited.
Yeah.
I have already learned a couple of trails to hike, so I will be happily guiding you.
You're ready. That's one of my plans. I say it all the time on YouTube and Instagram. It's like I haven't seen much of Serbia, like south of Serbia, and even central Serbia. So I feel like I'm mostly focused on, like, of course, Vojvodina, because I have relatives over there, and we visit some people, and then Belgrade, of course, the capital. My sister studied there, but then the south, it's like usually when we have holidays or like vacation, I go to Montenegro or Greece. It's not like traveling in Serbia. So my plan is to travel and see more of Central and South Serbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And guess what? Your guide will be a Turkish person who lives in the south of Serbia.
Oh my god, that is funny. It's going to be a Turkish person guiding a Serbian girl in Serbia and showing her Serbia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to learn. Ready to learn.
Okay, you're welcome. And let's see and hear your 5 picks.
Okay, so I agree with some of your picks, because some of them I haven't like researched and seen. Definitely Novi Sad, Belgrade, and Koponik. But I will say I had to, because I saw your picks and I was like, okay, I have to think of something. So what haven't I seen? And my picks are mostly things that I have maybe seen but forgot kind of how they looked like because I was really young, or things that I haven't seen. And they don't necessarily have to be towns or cities, but like maybe some
landmarks.
Yes, landmarks,
historic places.
Yeah. So the first one is Sremski Karlovci. Have you heard about them? It's in plural, actually. It's a name of the town, but in plural. No.
I'm not sure if I heard it because...
Okay. No. There's a lot of Sremski this or that. It's in the north. The reason why I picked it is because it's right next to Novi Sad, by the way. It's very near. And it's one of the center of cultural Serbia, basically, and Orthodox Serbia. So the cultural capital. It was before, at least. There's the earliest grammar school over there, and yeah, and you know what? The movie Lajanje na zvezde, Barking at the Stars, was filmed over there, and in that gymnasium or grammar school. So that was really cool. And when I look at photos, it just looks old. The city looks kind of like old, but very, I don't know, nice and grand, not grand,
authentic.
Yeah, I don't want to say grandiose. It's not like, but there's something really nice. Like you can go back to history a bit. So that's one of my picks. And I definitely want to go there again. I've been there, I think, when I was younger, but definitely with my school. But that was like 20 years ago. I don't remember now.
Okay.
So that one,
it is a small place.
It is a small place. You don't need much, just to walk a bit and like sit somewhere and eat maybe, and yeah, there's nothing much to do, but it's just like a nice place to go to, historical place as well. So if you like history,
I mean, you're talking about language history, and this is what attracts me, definitely.
Yeah. So it's right next to Novi Sad. So if you have a car or whatever, you can just go there, stop by. Okay, then the second one is I'm reading, by the way, because I wrote some notes for myself. The second one is Knjaževac. Have you heard of Knjaževac?
No, but it sounds like knjiga, like book. I don't know if it's related or not.
I think it's more like a knyaz, like prince, something like that. Has like, I don't know if it's knez, prince. I'm not sure. Serbian people, don't kill me. But I think the meaning is Prince's Town. And it's near your place. So it's in the south. Yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna
in which town is it?
No, that's the town, Kняževac.
That's the town.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, and it's like more towards the Bulgarian border. I haven't been there, and no one ever told me about it that much, but I researched when I was writing my ebook, and I was researching a bit, and then I saw some photos, and I was like, wow, this looks like a really nice, cute town, like, and then I read a bit about it, and then there's a tower over there, so there's like old landmarks. It's called Gurgusovac Tower, I think. Then there's you can do extreme sports over there, so you can do mountain biking, some cave activities like paragliding.
Wow.
There's an aqua park and spa, either in or nearby. I'm not sure. And
spa doesn't surprise me because in the south, in each town, I guess they have a spa.
Yeah. And there's a nearby ski resort, Stara Planina. So nearby you can also ski, which is pretty good because everything is quite near. So yeah, I found out this one because it just looked nice, and I was like, what can I do over there if I visited? And then I found all of these things, and I was like, I am going.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I know your third pick, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Golubac Fortress?
Yes, it is. Golubac Fortress.
I heard about it.
Yeah. And it's again, it's something fairly new that I've seen like maybe 2 years ago or something like that. No one really talked about it. And it's quite near Vojvodina. I mean, so it's in the Đerdap National Park. And it just looks, it's an old building fortress that was renovated as far as I know. And yeah, it's near also the archaeological site Lepenski Vir, so you can check out some, again, history or archaeology if you're interested. Yeah, so it's not like a place, but I think that the national park is still beautiful on its own. So you said nature and everything. I think that's the place to go.
Definitely, it is in my list.
Yeah, is it?
Yes.
Good. Then the next one, you probably know about it. Đavoljavaroš, Devil's Town.
I heard about it.
It was such a hit like 3-4 years ago. Everyone was going there. Correctly now. Yeah, and it's something you wouldn't see anywhere. Not anywhere, but at least in Serbia, it's like very specific. And I'm like, I have to go there once and see what it is.
Yes. You know what it looks like? Like a miniature version of the most famous place in Turkey.
What?
Cappadocia.
Really?
Yes. Cappadocia is like maybe 10 or 15 times bigger than the Devil's Town. And these fairy chimneys, we call them. We have like many of them in Cappadocia, but here in Devil's Town, I think we have like a couple of them.
Yeah.
And actually, we know this place because everybody says, this is like your Cappadocia here.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Do you do this like balloon?
Yes, okay. This balloon place.
Yeah, that's where my friends usually went when they went to Turkey. And then the last thing, again, is like not a place, but it's Uvac River. And again, it's such an Instagram place because it's very like a curly kind of river. Very
Where is it?
It's in the center/south, more towards Bosnia.
I see.
Yes,
okay.
So more west.
Is it like near Tara Mountain?
I don't know. No, I'm not really sure. People, again, don't kill me because I can't really remember where everything is. But but yeah, it's on that side. Definitely. So someone else who lives over there knows probably a bit better. But it's a winding river, and it's just like there's a valley, and it's really picturesque and really nice. And there's nature and mountains, and it's just hills. It's beautiful. So it's really good, probably for hiking. I'm guessing. I don't know how many hiking trails we have, but yeah.
I'm sure you have several of them there as well.
Yes, I'm sure. Because I think that tourism is becoming like a bigger thing in Serbia. And then I had some very honorable mentions. I have to say, I love Subotica as well. It's the furthest north town, city that you can find, and it's very picturesque, very like interesting buildings. There's a zoo, there's a lake, there are so many fountains. It's really pretty. I have friends over there, so we used to visit quite a lot. There's Blederia of waterfalls that I would like to see, because I haven't heard of many waterfalls in Serbia. So that would be like, I like waterfalls. That I'm a waterfall.
Yes, but it's definitely my list. A friend of mine actually visited it and recommended it so badly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we will go there like for a couple of days.
Nice.
To see everything nearby.
You have to let me know everything, like how everything was, because
sure,
I haven't
of course.
traveled. And then the last thing is actually quite near. It's in Vojvodina. It's the Castle Fantast, and it's just like an old castle from a Dunjerski family. They're from Herzegovina, as far as I know. It's just like there's not much like talk about it. It's just like a really nice place to stay. So usually when we travel to, I don't know, Subotica or wherever from Zrenjanin, then we stop by over there, walk a bit, because it's for free. You can enter there for free. And there's
great.
You can do horse riding over there if you want. So it's a really nice stop. And there's a restaurant, of course, in the castle. So yeah, I just thought that was really, really cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So everyone, as you can understand, all our recommendations, not all, but mostly, are places where you can go, relax, hike, and stay over and just enjoy your time.
Exactly. I hope you're going to tell us your picks so that we learn something as well, right?
Definitely.
I hope you're going to visit our picks, and we too.
And let us know how you find them.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you like our podcast as well. And let us know what else you would like to hear, because we need your input, right? That's why we're making a podcast for you. And yes, I'm guessing until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Pozdrav.